Just a quick announcement before this video really starts. I will be doing CWL with Shock, Mako, and Bad Larry this season, and we've got a lot of fun challenges lined up for us. You can see them on the screen right now in this infographic, and you'll notice that there's only 6 challenges over here. It's missing a 7th one. So I'd like you guys to do me a favor and just vote for what you feel like the 7th challenge should be down in the comments below. The highest upvoted comment could be chosen as the challenge that we would take up. I guess we'll just have a collation of all the ideas across all of our channels. So do feel free to leave a comment below, and let's just move on to the rest of the video now. I feel like ever since Fireball into Lalo has been a thing at Town Hall 16, it's just completely overshadowed Queen Charge into Lalo. So I had this idea inspired by my double recoil Fireball attacks that I've been doing recently. What if I just have a Queen Charge into Lalo going, but instead of using the Warden's typical equipment, what if we just have a Fireball on it? And in this sense, the Lalo is practically just there for cleanup. It sounds completely absurd. It can be completely absurd, but I'm taking some attacks into Legend League, and I just want to show you guys that it can be as strong as Fireball Lalo. And you have a lot of protection on your queen. You can afford to charge her really deep because she has the frozen arrow, unlike the typical healer puppet or clone or invisible that you'd run on her. So let's just take a look at some examples of how this attack could also work. And if you're feeling like you just want to charge a queen rather than your warden, this attack can definitely work for you. Let's get into some attacks. Just for this first one, I'm picking out a replay of an attack that I did, and the rest of the 3 in this video will be live attacks. So off the bat, this is a diamond style base, similar to how you'd have a Town Hall 15 layout. It's very well spread out, and it could be a challenge to kind of traverse this base. So first things off, we have 3 heroes. The equipment is very similar to what I use in my Fireball into Lalo attacks, except for the Queen, as I did mention before. The King, you can either run the Giant Gauntlet and Rage Vial, or you can run the Spiky Ball with the Earthquake Boots, and you should be good to go in either case. So I'm just trying to get this Flame Flinger to mostly take out this little cluster. It's good enough for me. It takes out a Multi-Inferno, which is a huge threat for my Lalo, especially close to the enemy hero. We don't have an Eternal Tome on this one, so I have to be a little bit more careful with those air enemy heroes. I have to ensure that my heroes manage to take them on, or a siege machine. Either way, that's all we have to really aim for. So you can see I'm more or less funneling my queen to start walking into this little channel over here, just to kind of deal with that enemy royal champion eventually. We've got the Hog Rider down to help out with the Flame Flinger. Just pull those traps out, you know, those Teslas, the skeleton traps, it's all good. And this is just a typical queen charge at this point. There's nothing too special about it. We've got a king kind of helping with the funnel on the right side of the queen, and as I thought, like, the queen is going into that little pocket, but unfortunately my wall breakers are not really listening to me. Technically, I was hoping to break this particular wall right over here for the builder hut, but looks like they want to target this clan castle corner instead. So I just have to make do with this. It's fine. The town hall compartment is practically all but gone. It's just the monolith that's kind of left up, and we have the spells to charge a queen. It's not like we need them for our Lalo. It's not like we need them for the Warden itself. You'll notice I've only held on to my Invis spells and my Earthquake spells for the Fireball itself. And now you can use one Earthquake for your Royal Champion to help her out, as you can see on the top over there. So she can easily wipe out that compartment, while my King in Phoenix mode just takes out the enemy queen. It's just perfect synergy between the heroes. Like, you don't have to wait too much between each phase, and you can already see, like, these guys have managed to set up this Fireball so well that I could afford to do something as crazy as this. So we've already taken out most of the base, and we're using our Fireball this late into the attack, and there we have it. Like, the entire base is literally all but gone at this point. I slightly misplaced my Earthquake, but it's totally okay. You can see we practically don't need the Lalo on this one. We're just throwing it in for cleanup because I guess the Eternal Tome is just overrated anyway. Yeah, it's a neat way of having our Warden in like air mode to just double up with our Lalo while having a Queen Charge still going around on the base. In that sense, it's kind of like a reverse fireball Lalo. You use all of your heroes and then you can save the fireball for the very end. Pretty similar to how I did my double recall fireballs, I would say. So let's move into some live examples and I'll show you guys what I mean. Alright, first base, we've got this very popular diamond like base, and it can be really difficult to really work your way through this one, but for the time being I think we should mostly be fine. So I'm thinking, right, like just a thought process, like what I'm thinking of doing on this base is, okay, that invis tower works that way. Yeah, I'm thinking of just going ahead and charging this town hall. We should be fine. I'll drop the skeleton spell right away to help protect against a monolith and give my frozen arrow some time to kind of work there. Maybe what I can do is I can have my king. Yeah, let me do that already. I'll just have my king to kind of support. Time to start dropping a few loons just so that I can check for both black mines as well as maybe tank in front of my queen. I think the king should turn back. If not, then that's weird. Okay, looks like he's not going to turn back. That's a little unfortunate. I'll just pop his gauntlet, and maybe that's not that was not the plan at all. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just try to manage all the same. Let's see. Let's freeze that invis tower. Perfect. Okay, good timing. Rage up the queen. And yeah, I'll just give her one more wall break so that she can eventually make her way into that area of the base, but I'm not all too concerned about it. Let's see. Yeah, I think I can just do this. Maybe I can snipe away that air defense as well. Looking good, I think, for the time being at least. I can probably even start taking this area of the base out with my royal champion. And yeah, let's just charge our queen into that core, and she should be really good from there, right? Like, she has access to all those multi infernos. If she'll even pull the clan castle out, and yeah, we should be in a really good spot. So let me just rage up my queen, just protect her a little bit, and let's see how much more value we can get from over here. Now let's see how I want to handle the rest of this base. Looks like I don't need too much more. I can just fireball this scatter shot. I think that should be pretty good value. Yeah, honestly, that's enough for me to work with. And the queen has done her thing, so she can just get rid of that entire area. I can now double up my warden to use with the Lalo over here. I think, yeah, this should just work really well. Let's freeze that queen and get one headhunter moving there, and you can already see, like, this is just going down slowly but surely. Like, we can use the rage gem on the warden. Instead of charging the core, we can charge our Lalo through the rest of the base after using the fireball, and it just sets up attack so well. So you can still enjoy the benefits of the queen charge and the fireball at the same time. Like, it just works. So usually you don't have to worry too much in terms of time, because this attack goes very fast. You get to use a lot more heroes very early into the attack, and on the multitasking front, it is very similar to Queen Charge Lalo. There were mistakes that happened, but we still managed to recover it all the same, and it works out just fine. You just have to be able to manage a Queen Charge, and instead of using your Warden's ability, you can just use his Fireball and double up the Rage Gem to help with your Lalo, or maybe even on some bases, your Royal Champion to push deeper with the Rocket Spear and get more value from it. Let's see some more examples. Alright, next base, and these bases can get really crazy. So maybe what I'm thinking I can do on a base like this is like, queen charging this area of the base is just really good because you have your frozen arrow and you can usually easily push through that area, no problems at all, right? So I'm just wondering how I can make this work for me. Maybe I'll just allow my queen to charge along this edge over here like this, and she should be able to eventually help out with that area of the base. I'm not all that concerned. I'll drop a skeleton spell very early so I can tank this area, and looks like we should be good. I'm also using my royal champion on the right hand side. No, wait, just give me a second. That is not the plan. No. How did you end up going over there? Okay, well, looks like it's going to be a slight change of plans. It's not my queen that's going to go over here. It's going to be my king. I'm not sure why I'm having so much of trouble getting these funnels down, but uh, we're gonna try to recover it all the same, right? Let's see now. I think one wall break over here up top should be okay. And let's see. I think we should be still in a pretty good spot now. Like, I'll just give it a moment. King can go ahead and wipe out most of this defenses waiting for me. Yeah, Warden statue down. That's totally fine. Like, we're just hoping that does happen. And now for this part of the fireball, right? This is very similar to how the fireball used to work on my double recall. So you can just see this, right? Like, this is just such good value right now. I can't ask for much more than that, honestly. That's just like insane value. Hopefully our queen kind of turns back and starts walking out of the base. I think my Warden should be able to pick up this eagle artillery. Maybe? No, I don't know. It's okay, I have a hog. It should be fine. And now I can maybe just drop in this Yeti blimp from this awkward angle, and I can freeze the enemy queen, so the Yeti shouldn't get distracted. I'll just do that. And then now, yeah, the Yetis can just take out the town hall, and I still have this Lalo to kind of push me through. So yeah, we should be good. I think it's just a matter of time on this one. Let's see. I'm not sure if I can convince my queen to kind of get pushed elsewhere on this base, but I'll have to try regardless. And yeah, just 3 headhunters on that enemy queen. We should definitely be good on this one. There's no way that I'm going to fail this one now. Yeah, that Lalo can easily carry that. And you guys saw, like, things just went so horribly wrong, but we have so much of survivability on the queen that you can actually get this one down like no problems at all, right? It looks like it might be a time fail. Hopefully I can use my queen's ability to help me get out of this base, but we'll just have to hope for that. I'm not really sure just yet. Okay, I think, yeah, as she goes on the staircases, I'll just use her ability. Loon should be able to survive past that air defense. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. 10 seconds should be more than enough for this. But yeah, things go wrong. Again, I'm just saying it, like, survivability is much higher than normal fireball into Lalo. That frozen arrow can come in clutch to just help you out on some areas of the base. No issues at all. And yeah, we get the job done. We get a deep fireball as well, similar to our double recall fireballs. It's all we ever want, right, from our fireballs. Yeah, let's just go on to some other examples. Alright, this is the next base that we're going to have to deal with. Looks like a fireball on that eagle would be perfect. Can I just do it right away? Hang on. It might be possible. Let's see. I have 2 invisibles, so I could make that happen. I think, yeah, as soon as this wizard tower just drops, we should be fine. Okay, one more balloon. Okay, fine. I think that should be fine, right? Great. Okay, we even get the clan castle out. Yeah, nice. That's like really good. I should have kept my Warden on ground mode, honestly, but for the time being we're just gonna have to deal with this, I guess. So let's just get the screen charge as well, just kind of moving. I think I can, no, I can't directly use it. At least it's okay, I'll just use my Royal Champion ability on the top, and that can also act as some sort of funneling point for my king later into the attack. I think that should look good as well. Okay, looking good. Let's just keep this queen charge moving. I'll have to give some cocoa loans if I want this rage warden thing to keep going as well. But yeah, I think Royal Champion is looking really solid as well. So let's throw in my king from the outside of this base. Maybe get a bit of that funnel kind of also moving. If I can get a rage tower. Okay, great. I got that multi-archer tower out of the way as well. So that works out well. And now, yeah, king, you should definitely be able to go in and help me out with that area of the base as well. Let's see, I don't have any more wall breaks. Let me blimp the town hall. I don't expect my queen to make it there anytime soon. So that's fine. I think, yeah, this should be okay. I can probably give like some sort of common rage for both the queen as well as the blimp itself. Not bad. The town hall should go down really shortly. Yep, okay. And now I can just Lalo the rest of the base. Yeah, that should be fine. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I'll definitely take that. Yeah. That works out well. Lots of resources not needed as well, and that should be a base that we get down. As I'm saying, like you can use a lot more resources than you would use in like typical fireball Lalo very early into the attack, because you're forced to use your heroes very early, and as a result, you can just envelop the entire base very rapidly, and it's I feel it's very flexible as well. There's still some base styles I'm not completely sure what I should do against, but over time maybe we'll get there. For the timing, let's just move on to the next one.